Going to show you a new thing that we have added to your system. Under promotions, there is now a ticket tab. So let's talk about what this thing is. This is a particular option that was requested by a few people. Gives you the ability to sell tickets. Now what we run into is in our registration, we can obviously set up something where somebody has to prepay. The problem is if you're saying that you have to prepay each person and it's $30 a person, you may have a bachelor party where the guy wants to do the reservation but he doesn't want to pay for all 10 people up front. They're flying in from all over town and he wants them all to pay individually, in which case you can set up a registration. I have a registration option on mine where I say that they can use a pre-existing ticket in order to do their reservation. So they do the reservation, then they can individually buy tickets off tickets. So there's a couple of different things for this. There's a email that's going to go out. You can choose whether or not you even have this module enabled. You can say yes or no. Off of email settings, there's a ticket email. When somebody gets a ticket, what does that thing look like? There's a confirmation email and a donation email and a gift email setup. So you can make tickets and then donate them, make them gift emails, etc. So let's take a look at what we're actually talking about here. If we go in, let's manage our ticket lines. So here's different tickets I have. For example, if I want to view this, here is a ticket that I made. When you go in here, it asks for the name of the ticket, what is the price of the ticket. You can set a start and an ending date. So for example, here I'm set for about a year, but let's suppose you're doing a ticket for a Halloween hunt and you want people only to see it for October 1st through October 31st. You could set those dates in there. There's an expiration. Do you want it to expire on a specific date? So if you were doing a Halloween ride, you'd probably want it to expire on November 1st or whatever. Or you can say it never expires, or it expires 365 days after you buy it, whatever you want. Here is your WYSIWYG, just like setting up packages. You put in whatever you want in here using either HTML or the WYSIWYG editor, and then you can add terms and conditions to it. So what happens when it's all said and done? Somebody clicks on my page, and if you're at well, let's just go to Gatsplat real quick so you can see that I put a button on there. So if we go to gatsplat.com, off of my home page I have a buy discount tickets link, and this ticket just takes you to vantora.com/paintball/ your field name /tickets. Then that will list any tickets that you are saying are available at this time. If somebody who wants to buy it, they put in their name, their email, and their contact phone number. Then they can choose how many of what they want. Maybe they want to buy 2 of these tickets for 1, and they want to buy 1 of these tickets for 2, and they want to buy 2 of these tickets for 6. If that is the case, then we come on down here and it shows us what we're purchasing. They have to agree to the terms and conditions that you put in, then they check out. So then they will get emailed what their ticket is. So for example, I just bought myself a ticket just a few minutes ago. We'll take a look at what it is. Let's download the pictures. So here is what my ticket's going to basically look like. Let's pop it up here. Okay, so it's going to have your logo up there, ticket purchase. Hello, Larry, we're sending this information. Here is the ticket. If I want to view, print, or email it as a gift, I can go in and I can click in order to send that to somebody else. So here's all my information. I can print it, or if I want, I can email it to someone else. So to email it to somebody else, I can put in the recipient name, the recipient email, my name is the sender, and I can add a message to it. Say, hey, I just thought you'd enjoy this for your birthday. So if you have somebody that wants to buy a gift certificate for their nephew and they happen to be in another state, they can just buy a discount ticket on your page that you've set up, and then they can email it to whoever they want. It'll give them the expiration, the terms, the ticket number, all that type of information. So now the person comes into your field and you need to redeem this ticket. In order to do that, what you're going to do is you go to tickets Oh, by the way, here's a donate tickets. Let's talk about that, because as far as sending them as a gift, I get barraged lots of times with, can you give us some free tickets for our silent auction, etc. And if you don't feel like mailing them, or they're not going to swing by and pick up some type of certificate you do, I can click here and I can just donate tickets to somebody. So it's going to ask me, who am I sending it to, etc., and then I can have a copy of this and I can send it to anybody I want, however many tickets I want. It'll give what the price is, but you're not going to have to pay for it because you're the one donating it. But assuming that somebody has a ticket, whether or not it was a donated ticket or a purchase ticket or a gift certificate, it doesn't matter. When they come in, now you have to redeem the tickets. Real easy to redeem tickets. You can go into your ticket, redeem tickets, and then you can put in the ticket number, the order number, the transaction ID, any of this type of information. We can show only redeemable matches. If I do that, it's going to pop up everybody that we could sit here and redeem. If we take a look at this one right here, this top one, here's Larry. And so this is going to show Larry at Scuba Toys, when it was bought, what the package was for. If the person calls me up and says, hey, I bought a ticket but I lost the email, can you resend it? You just have to go find them and then hit the resend order. You can limit your ticket search here. So if I only want to search for purchasers' names that say Larry, I can do that search. Maybe it's one that they've already used. I want all Larry's, whether or not they've used them or not. This will show me the different statuses. So here's one that was canceled. Here's one that was redeemed. Here's one that is yet to be redeemed. So you can click on the order number. You can see what was purchased with that order. You can go in and you can click on the discount package and you can see what that package actually included. And then you can sit here and redeem them. If you accidentally redeem something and then they go, well, something came up and I can't use it, you can undo the redeeming, in which case it'll put it back into a status where it can be redeemed later. So that's how the whole ticket process works. You may want to use it for combating discount tickets that you're running with daily deal sites, where you have a daily deal site but you're only going to get a certain percentage of it. Here you can say, if you want the same deal, go buy this discount ticket, and then you can send them to the link to do it. So very easy to put these on your page. Just go to your Vantora.com/paintball/gatsplat/tickets. In your case, obviously, it's not going to be Gatsplat. It's going to be your Vantora URL, and then that's where they are going to show up. Now, when you're making these tickets, a quick note, just to make things nice and legal here. When you make a ticket, after you publish it, it cannot be changed. So if I sit here and view this ticket now, down at the bottom, there is no ability for me to save. I can't edit this and save it. Okay, I can preview this ticket, but I can't do anything else with it. So if I go to my tickets and I'm managing my ticket lines, if I want to create a new ticket, you will see that down at the bottom it gives me some choices. I can put whatever I want in here. I can save it for later. I can preview it. I can cancel. But if I publish this to the web, it's done. So I can delete them later. I can take them off so they're no longer available, but I cannot change the wording or the pricing. So for example, you could run into some trouble where if you did a ticket and said it was good on Saturdays, then you go back later and you edit it and say, well, no, it's only good on Fridays. Then the person comes in and says, well, mine says Saturday. You look it up, it's only good on Friday. So after a ticket is made, it's locked in stone until you expire it. So once you publish it, it is published. So don't hit publish until you're sure you're happy with your ticket. Then when people come in and buy it, they can buy it, you bring them in, you redeem it, you're looking up what it was. If you want to no longer sell those tickets, you can turn them off. Now, there are different laws depending on which state and what you're doing. You want to make sure that you don't offer discount tickets and then have them be void in certain amount of times. Most discounts, like the Groupon, got into trouble because they were saying that the value that you bought still had to be redeemable for 5 years. So depending on what your local laws and rules are, you may want to make sure that you don't have things expire too quick. Obviously, if you're buying a ticket for a specific day or event, then that one can expire after that. But if it's just a general discount coupon, then different laws can apply. So you may want to check with whoever you use for your legal to make sure what you can do. Ours are pretty straightforward. We're just doing it basically as they're buying a gift certificate. They can bring it in, use it whenever they want. They never expire. That's how I personally doing it. You do it how you want. Hopefully that's a feature that you'll get some use out of and you'll enjoy. If you have any questions, give us a shout. Thanks.